Hello, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a 20-week bump date video, all about literally just like the last 2 weeks. The last bump date I did was 18 weeks, and since then it's just, yeah, there's been some differences. So on the 26th of August, on Monday, my baby daddy and I went into our 20-week scan. Yeah.
Stop it, babe.
Definitely
got that from me.
You said get that from me.
And it was probably 45 minutes for us. I had to have a full bladder when I got there, but I think I only really had 10 minutes with a full bladder, and then I could go to the toilet and then come back and do the rest of the scan. Baby looked amazing, growing really well, the right size, everything's growing right. But baby was not cooperating, and they never got a front view of the chest, so I have to go back next Thursday. She got a view of the heart from the sides and from like quite a few angles, just not front on, so she just wants to make sure that there is nothing that could be missing. But other than that, everything looked amazing on baby, and oh my gosh, I am so in love with my child. Like, it's just an ultrasound photo, and I think they are so freaking cute. They are just the most precious looking little being ever. They had the yummiest lips and little tiny nose and nostrils. It was just so cute. Yeah, the scan was about 45 minutes, and I had to do some jumping up and down. I had to like wiggle around. I had to roll on my side and roll on my other side, trying to get baby to turn over, but it just was not working. But she found out the gender, and I closed my eyes when she was looking specifically at that region. Yeah, so she wrote the gender down for us on a little envelope, and I've given that to a family member, and it's like stashed away until this Saturday, which is when I'm having my gender reveal party. So that is so exciting. I just cannot wait to find out who this is inside of me. Like, just one step closer to meeting them even more. Like, it's just crazy. I can't believe that I'm halfway through my pregnancy. It didn't go fast, but now that I'm halfway through, it feels like it went fast, but I know damn well that it felt so slow, especially the first 3 months. Oh my god, they were the worst. Like, again, worth every bit, but my personal life, my mental health, my physical health was just like all down the drain, to be honest. And this second trimester has just been legendary. It's been amazing. Moving on to symptoms. So the first thing that I want to update you guys on is on Sunday, the night before my scan, I actually experienced some bleeding. It wasn't brown or pink tinged discharge, which is what I experienced ages ago. I had pink tinged discharge, and I went to my midwife literally like 2 days after or something. Like, it was really close. And it happened again. I had bleeding this time. It was definitely blood. It was light colored. I wouldn't say it was bright red, but it was definitely blood. And I'd say I had about probably a liner's worth. Basically, it stopped completely. Like, I kept checking, and like, I had something down there to collect the blood and see if more blood was coming out, and nothing was. It was literally clear discharge after that, or milky discharge after that. And then the next day I had my scan, obviously, so they checked my cervix and placenta, and it was all looking fine. And then I think yesterday I went to the toilet once, and when I wiped, there was a little bit of blood in my discharge, like the tiniest amount, like brown, mixed in with my discharge. And then after that, none. I've had none. So if any abnormal discharge happens from today onwards, then I'll definitely go in for an extra checkup. But next week I have another scan, and then the week after that I have my midwife appointment anyways. So as long as nothing goes wrong until then, I should be good. As soon as I experienced the bleeding on Sunday, I texted my midwife and let her know, and just like answered some questions that she had about the bleeding. But yes, bleeding can be normal in pregnancy, especially if you have cervix ectropion, I think. And I definitely have that. It's something that they thought that I had before I was pregnant, because I just couldn't stop bleeding all the time when I was on my birth control. And so they thought that basically, I think what it is that your cervix is damaged to the point where when you're past your cervix, it's very vascular and sensitive in there. And when that gets touched, it bleeds quite a bit. Or if it just gets irritated by something such as an infection or pressure from the baby or anything like that. But usually it's penetrative that causes the bleeding. So yeah, it is a normal thing, but it was still scary, and it gives me some anxiety sometimes, because I'm just like so happy and in love, and it's like I don't want anything to go wrong, obviously. The other symptom that I have had is my tailbone being absolutely so sore. It just is constantly sore. That's the only thing I've really experienced. I haven't experienced much back pain yet or hip pain. I had hip pain one night, and that's just because I slept really funny on it. But my tailbone is sore every day, like sitting up and sitting down. It just really hurts my tailbone, even if it's a super soft surface. It just feels very achy and like sensitive, and kind of like you could touch it right through the skin. Like the bone is just skin over the bone. That's what it feels like. So it's not the nicest feeling, obviously. But again, I just feel like my symptoms are like, yes, this is happening and it's obvious, but like it's nothing. It's not even like bad, you know what I mean? Like it's just like slightly uncomfortable and something that I noticed, but it's really nothing to complain about. As for cravings, I definitely have a craving for milk. It's not as strong as it was, but a few weeks back, I think like maybe last week and the week before, I just wanted milk all the time. It's not as intense now, but I still really feel like milk, like just drinking a glass of milk. So that's interesting. And that's probably it. Like I don't really have any cravings. And the most exciting thing is feeling baby move. So my movements with baby has been like, is that a movement? I can't tell. Like, am I, what is that? Like, is it gas? Is it just like my stomach being weird? Like it was flutters, but I just wasn't sure if it was actually the baby. Now when the baby kicks, I know for sure it is the baby. I even got some footage on camera of the baby like hitting my stomach hard enough that it moved, like jolted 3 times, which I'll insert here. It's very obvious, and I just like speak to my baby. I just say hello and like tap and stuff and interact with them when they are awake, and it is actually the coolest thing ever. I'm so excited for it to be even more obvious. I'm so excited for them to be like jabbing me in the ribs and me just being angry. Like I don't know. I just like love the fact that anything annoying or anything uncomfortable is because of my child, and that just makes me so happy. Like it's just fine. Like I'm so full of love that I'm just like, annoy me, like do it. But I definitely think the most obvious kicks were on Sunday. I would say no, I would say the most I don't know, Sunday night, Monday morning, Monday night. It's usually at nighttime or during the day, like maybe like, I don't even know, like in the arvo, I think. I don't know. Sometimes like when I'm doing stuff, I will feel the baby move, but it's usually when I'm lying down in bed, which is night and morning, when I try to get the baby to move. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like yesterday morning, the baby was not moving and I was just like, oh man, like I miss you. And then I felt them a little bit during the day, and then at nighttime, like 10 o'clock at night, I was like, oh my god, hello, you're awake, like hi. So yeah, that's definitely the coolest thing ever. Oh frick, I didn't even show you guys. This is my darling. This is my little honey. Now on to purchases. So for my recent purchases, I will show you guys my reusable nappies. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen these on my story because I'm obsessed with them. Definitely like summery colors, which is crack up because baby will not be using them in summer because I'm just going to be getting the biodegradable, eco-friendly, like disposable nappies. Like, what do you call those? Just the biodegradable ones. The one-use ones. And I'm just going to get that for newborn just because this definitely does not fit newborn, but they grow out of newborn so much that it's more expensive to buy reusable newborns than it is to just get the biodegradable ones, especially because I'm only having one kid. Like, I'm definitely only going to have one kid. So I'll talk to you guys about these nappies. So these are the two different sizes basically. So this is the smallest size. So I've buttoned it so it's tiny. And this is buttoned so it's the biggest size. So they're quite different in size. And these nappies were from Baby Factory and they were $10 each. The brand is Baby Co, and it came with the reusable nappy outer and then 2 microfiber inners. I'll show you guys on this one. So basically you button it to whatever size fits your baby. The inside is suede, which is a man-made material, and you can usually buy a bamboo one, but bamboo is slower absorbing, so even though it holds more, it takes longer for your baby's butt to completely dry up. And right now I have no bamboo at all, but I will be getting them for nighttime. And then inside you put the microfiber inserts, and microfiber is fast absorbing, but it doesn't hold as much as a bamboo. So basically it just draws all the moisture away from your baby's butt, way away from this nappy. Like sometimes this will feel like dry apparently, or like hardly damp, and then these are like soaking wet, so that's awesome. And then the outside is waterproof, and these are called pocket nappies, and you just wash them. So yeah, this is definitely what I want to do with my baby. I'm very concerned about our environment, obviously. It's pretty crazy out there in the world, and babies make a lot of rubbish, and so do mummies. So I'm trying to get all the reusable, eco-friendly options that I can, and this also saves you money in the long run. You spend like thousands on nappies in the first like 3 years of the baby's life or something, thousands, whereas these can last for the first 3 years ish. You need probably about like 20 to 25 nappies or something like that, and it's like $10, $8 per nappy, sometimes $16 per nappy, but I'll probably only spend like $300 or so on the reusable nappies, maybe $400 max, which is significantly less than I would on disposables, and better for the environment. So yes, and then I have these 4, which are all from the same brand. So they're an AliExpress brand, but I bought them from a Trade Me store down in Auckland called Alice World. And they were $8 each, and they came with 1 microfiber insert. So this one is more bang for your buck. Like, you're paying $2 extra for a microfiber insert. Whereas I think microfiber inserts in New Zealand are usually like $3.50 minimum. So you're saving a little bit of money on these, but they don't have a lot of patterns or colors. And this one is so cute. It's just like little giraffes and trees. And then there's this one, which is little melons and kiwi fruit. Freaking cute. And then these 2, which are like candy, peachy colored. And then the next purchase is from my parents, and holy crap, you guys, I feel like I'm in the point of my life where everyone around me, my relationships with the people around me and the people involved with my child are stronger than ever. Like, they're so good, like genuinely so good, and I feel so confident and good talking to everyone, and I feel like my relationships are just a lot stronger. And I don't know how to like express my gratitude for every single person, but my mum and dad bought my baby and myself a, sorry, I just shook the camera so much. My mum and dad bought my baby and myself a pram car capsule and base from the brand Safety First. It was $450 from Baby Factory. It's currently on special. And we went and looked at all the prams, and this one I actually liked the best. Like, there were prettier ones that I liked a lot, but like, they just weren't very practical. like they're cute, but like, yeah, they're just not that practical. Whereas this one was practical. It was still nice. It felt really good quality. It had a lot of storage. It felt so comfy for the baby, and it came with a car seat and base for the car. So it was a really good deal, and yeah, they bought it for me. I'm beyond grateful. And I think me and my mum are going to be doing a video unboxing it and putting it together. I hope that she still wants to be in a YouTube video. She doesn't really like being in photos or videos, so we'll see, but hopefully. Otherwise, I'll unbox it with her, and then I'll just like put it in the vlog or something. That is my 20-week bump date video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and listening to all my updates. I love making the YouTube content because it just feels like I'm just expressing all the things I'm excited about. There's no like pressure. This YouTube channel is literally just me getting out all my baby excitement, and it's so cool that you guys like watching. So thank you so much for watching. Seriously, it's really nice. If you enjoyed this video, you can leave a like and comment down below what you think the baby is, because my next video is going to be the gender reveal. So get excited, you guys. I'm also going to be doing a poll on my Instagram story of what you guys think the baby is, and I'll let you guys know if you won or not. All right. Okay, bye.